Hello everyone, this is Karthik Selvaraj, and in this video 6 of Mule ESB Tutorials we will be seeing how to use a scatter gather node and how to encode messages using base64 format and how to decode messages in base64 format using Mule ESB. So let us go to this Anypoint Studio. We will create a new Mule project. So let us name it as decrypt. Press finish. So I will explain what we are going to do in this exercise. So I have 4 folders over here: the encoded, source, encoded copy and decoded. So I'm going to pick there will be 2 mule flows in this. So the first flow will be picking the file from the folder called source, and it will encode the file in base64 format, and a copy of it will be sent to the folder called encoded, and the other will be sent to the folder called encoded underscore copy. Okay, so I have another flow, mule flow, and in that we will be fetching the file from the folder called encoded, and we will decode it, and we will send the file to the folder called decoded. Okay, so I'll show you the content of each folders. So in decoded folder we don't have anything, and in encoded folder as well we don't have anything, and in encoded underscore copy we don't have anything, and source we have a text file name file test, and inside this you can see the content is my name, Karthik Selvaraj. Okay, so let's go to the Mule Anypoint Studio. So just to save time, I'm not going to drag each node. Instead, I have created the flow already, so we will be using the configuration XML to create this flow now. So this will be available in the comments as well, I mean in the description part of this video, so you can use it. I'll go to the Mule Studio, go to this configuration.xml and select it all and replace with this, and we go to this message flow. You can see the flow has been created. So let me save it as well. So you can see that we have 2 flows. So one flow is called encrypt flow 1 and another one is called decrypt flow 1. So in this encrypt flow 1 we have a file node for which the source is C source folder, and we have a logger which will show the payload details of the file. So in our example it would be Karthik Selvaraj. So we have another node. So I'm not sure in this version of Mule 3.7.3 it is showing it as unknown, because I have seen in previous version in which it will show the node name as base64 hyphen encoder and underscore transformer node. So for some reasons it's showing in unknown. So it is just this piece of line which does the transformation to base64 format. Okay, so we have another node. So when the file passes through this node it will be encoded into base64. So here we are again displaying the message, I mean the content of the message in the console. So here we will have Karthik Selvaraj encoded in base64 format. Okay, so next we have a scatter gather node. So to get a scatter gather node, it is just enough that you type scatter and you get a node. You can just drag it and drop over here. So if you need the same message to 2 or more destinations, you can use this scatter node. It's like getting a copy of the same output to different destinations. So from here you can see one of my destination is C encoded and the other destination C encoded underscore copy. Okay, So when we come to this decrypt flow one, we can see that the source for this is a C encoded folder. Again we have a logger which will display the content of the payload in the console. So here we will have the base64 encoded format for the equivalent for the content Karthik Selvaraj, and we have another transformer node which is the decoder node, which will decode the base64 content, and we have another logger node which will print the decoded content into the console, and finally we drop it to a folder called decoded. Okay, now let me run this. So the flow has been deployed, as you can see here. It has been deployed, and as we already have a file in the source folder, it has been picked. You can see that the source, from the folder source, the file test.txt has been picked, and when it comes to this logger node, it shows me the content of it. So it is Karthik Selvaraj, and it passes through this encoder transformer, and after that we have a logger, and this is the base64 encoded equivalent of my name, Karthik Selvaraj, and you can see that. Now again, this is the next flow, decrypt flow. So the source is from the, and I will show you the result. From this folder, the messages is being, sorry, I just got confused. So this is the part in which the scatter gather node is, from the scatter gather node the file is being returned to the folder called encoded, and the other copy is dropped to the folder called encoded underscore copy. So that finishes the encrypt flow one. So next we have this decrypt flow one, so in which the source is C encoded and the file name is file test.txt. Next we have the logger node in which it shows the content of the file, so which is the encoded format of my name, which is this, and it passes to this decoder transformer and it decodes my name to Karthik Selvaraj, and finally it drops to the destination folder called decoder. So this is about scatter gather node and how Mule is used for base64 encoding and decoding. So thanks for this, and see you with the new video next time. Thank you.